Hello and welcome back to Weyermann's Whimsy. Today we are going to do another outside the box card from the August 2021 Paper Pumpkin kit called the Hope Box. So this is going to be a gatefold card and we'll build it as we go. I am embossing the outer flaps with the painted texture 3D folder. So what I did is I cut an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper down to 4 1/4 by 11. I scored this at 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. So I've got 5.5 in here, and it's still a 5.5 by 4 1/4 card. So in order to make sure that I only emboss just up to the fold line, I used a sticky note, and I took my folder and I opened it up and I put the card in and I lined it up. The edge of the folder, or the edge of the embossing piece, is exactly 4 1/4. So we line that up, and I've got the fold line lined up with the bottom edge. And I'm going to put the sticky note on like that, and then close it down and run it through the cut and emboss machine. And I just have to pull out my plate. What did I do with my plate? Okay, sorry about the gap in time there. I have located my plate, and I'm just going to run it through the machine. And then that will be that other flap embossed as well. Just gives that little bit extra detail. So there we are. That is both flaps, and it's come out really well. It's come out like it's meant to be that way and matching. So that is really brilliant. I am going to put on the outside, I'm going to take the butterfly that came to, excuse me, it came with the kit to embellish the box. I've cut it in half, and I've also cut one of the card fronts from the kit in half as well, and I've cut that at 2 3/8. So what I'm going to do is I am going to adhere this right to the front of the card, like this. I'm just going to center it along the edge and press it down. So it's actually right along the edge there. And I'll do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to attach the greeting to the inside, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up the front. So I'm lining this up so it matches, just popping it down like that. So you've got your gatefold like that. So on the inside, this is one of the other card bases, and I cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. And I've got the greeting that says, "Where there is faith, miracles happen." So I'm going to just ink that up. I'm going to use the stamp and spot that came with the kit in the Rich Razzleberry, Blackberry Bliss. It is Blackberry Bliss. So I'll ink that up and stamp it down right in the middle, like that. And close up the spot. There we go. And I wanted to attach the little butterflies from the kit as well. I'm going to put one in the bottom corner and one in the top corner. And I'm just going to adhere those down flat because otherwise the card won't close properly. So I'm just going to pop that one in the top corner like that, and pop this one in the bottom corner like this. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the whole thing and I'm going to adhere it to the inside of the card. And this will need to be centered, just as if we were putting it on the front of the card. So when we open the card up, we've got where there is faith, miracles happen, with some butterflies. And now what I'm going to do with the butterflies is I'm going to put just regular adhesive along the edge and pop that right along the edge of the card like that. So it kind of extends over. I'll do the same with the other side. And just pop this down so it matches like that. And then I'm going to take dimensionals and I'm going to pop dimensionals under the large edge of the wing because I want it to stand up just a little bit. So when I do that, it kind of gives it a little bit of lift. And I'll do that along the edge of the wings, but I need the smaller dimensionals to do the rest. So you can put these on beforehand if you want, but I wanted to make sure I could get that front edge absolutely perfect before I put the dimensionals on. So I'm just going to pop up this one here and just tuck that underneath like that and then peel the dimensional off. So what it does is it lifts up the wings just that little bit. And I wanted to put a little bit of bling, so I'm going to use the sequins that came with the kit and pop these in around the card as well, just to give it that little bit of bling. And let's just put one more over here. So there we have it, a really pretty gatefold card using elements from the August 2021 Paper Pumpkin Kit called the Hope Box. And when you open it up, it says, "Where there is faith, miracles happen." So thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for the next Outside the Box card. Thank you, and let's create together again soon.